So, can you retain and still have a girlfriend? Do women and retention mix at all? That depends on what your goal is, honestly. And a lot of people talk about this and they look at it very black and white. They think that if you're retaining, you cannot meet any women, you cannot you should just forget that women exist, which doesn't really work. And the other side is that you can retain and use the retention, all the energy that you get from retention to level up your life and attract your dream woman. And you can use it to becoming the man that will attract a certain type of woman that you're looking for. So let's say you have a goal in mind to start a family, to be a father, or to, yeah, I don't know, like live that life. You can use retention to go towards that life for yourself. You don't have to think about retention as not enjoying women or intimacy or sex or, all of these things that come with women. And if you go too far in the direction of trying to suppress your feelings with women, you will build up so much pressure in yourself that retention becomes even harder. Because if you try to go into retention with the mindset that you don't want anything to do with women, you don't want to pay attention to them, like if there's a girl walking in the gym or something, and you look and you get this like almost like shame feeling in yourself that you have attraction towards women, that will build up so much pressure over time that retention becomes a lot harder for you. So you need to find the balance between what you want to do and what's natural, what's in your biology. You cannot just like forget about what like program you started with internally, your biology and your likes and your dislikes and all of that. If you have an obsession with things, like if you have an obsession with watching adult content or with women or with whatever, yeah, it might be good to have a period where you don't indulge in these things and where you actually have a boundary for yourself so you can elevate and grow. But like don't don't look at retention as this um black and white thing with um you can do either or. I've done retention while in a relationship and I've done retention being single. Like there's benefit to both. And when I'm in a relationship, let's say, um retention makes the intimacy with my partner so much stronger, and I'm much more able to, or I have a larger capacity to handle the relationship itself and the struggles and the the intimacy and the relationship itself. But also when I'm doing retention when I'm single, I use a lot of the energy to focus on me and to better myself and to not um, solely focus on women. But it all depends on what your mission is at the time, and I don't think it's good for men to start like shutting women out completely and not balancing this energy and your desires and your nature. Because if you try to suppress sides of yourself, you will end up not feeling whole and you will suppress things, and that will build up pressure, like I said. And it becomes a lot harder to keep going, but also to retain, quote unquote, properly. because the more pressure you feel, the more this energy will almost like come up and push in that direction, because the energy will go or will show you what you're hiding. So if you're always suppressing things, it'll kind of come up in a negative way, and you will feel so much internal pressure that it just becomes a lot harder to retain and to be balanced in yourself. So, do women and retention mix? It all depends on what your goal is and what your journey is, where you are in life, what you want to do. There's no real answer to these questions, and people who say that they don't mix, like, they're just at a phase in their life where they think it doesn't go well together. But if you're in a place, like, let's say you're older and you wanna like not spend your time watching adult content, or you want to, like, if you're single and you're actually looking for your dream partner, I think it's a good idea to use this energy to focus on yourself and then attract that kind of woman. Because the opposite would be to just, shut them all out and try to, like, a lot of people almost make it seem like you should shut women out, like, from your mind and from your life and everything, and you will attract women that way. It's somewhat true that you can attract women by, staying in your lane. But if you really want to attract the woman for you, you need to be open for it. You can't have this. It's almost like an ego thing when people shut off their whole energy towards females, and they almost like want the females to chase them. It's this ego thing where they've been told so many times that women are this way or that way, and like women are bad or whatever, and they don't want to like give anymore. But that's just immature and it's not healthy. So if you want to find a girlfriend or your dream partner, if you want to start a family, if you want to focus on your life in that area, then definitely it does mix. If you want to focus on yourself, then do that, but don't try to like force it. Don't try to cheat your biology, because you can't. It's something that's ingrained in you. It's in your DNA, and the more you try to push it away, the more it bubbles back up, and you only create pressure in yourself, and it becomes very hard to keep that in over time. And also, like I said, when you retain and you want to attract your dream woman or a partner, all that energy that you have will make it so much easier for you to, first and foremost, attract the kind of partner that you want, but also for you to not get caught up in lust. Like, you don't just like lust over a woman, and you try to see her for who she is. And yeah, you don't get caught up in the like female tactics or manipulation, or the online dating space right now. You're more grounded in yourself. You're more present in your own energy, so you know what you want, and you have the energy to express what you want energetically, but also just being more confident in yourself, where you can look at a woman, and if she's not the right one, you will walk away respectfully, and that's that. Like, a lot of men and also a lot of women today can't walk away because they're so afraid of being alone. But if you retain, you have the energy to handle life by yourself. And you should actually get to a place where you're comfortable by yourself, where you don't need anyone, but you know that you want someone. You know what you want to give to them. You know that you have love inside, and you know that um, you have a direction for your future partner to come into your life, and you can show her, this is where I want to go, and like, do you like this or not? And they can choose if they like it, and that's your partner. So yeah, it's not so black and white, like a lot of people um, make it seem like. So it all depends on your where you are in life and your journey. So hope that was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.